we are on air.
Oh shit.
So
Okay.
stop doing.
How serious?
This is the first about Fab Lab inside the project Biennale d'Architecture Lyon 2017.
17.
17.
Si. I hope it's decent.
Sí, aún el año aún le.
I'm not sure. If not,
next year.
Con lo bien que hemos empezado.
Yeah, but we are just trying. Please, I need help. So David, please don't push harder. So we had the first meeting minutes. I was building the agenda.
Perfect.
And putting my issues, no, but we must do it together. So first of all, if you have some questions, we start with that.
Okay.
Any question, proposal, idea about, or an update, maybe, Nico, if you have some news?
In fact, I didn't. Normally, I should have a phone call Friday with Frank, but finally, a lot of work both. So we have a phone meeting tonight around 6 o'clock. It's not the night, but in the evening around 6 o'clock to make a point about two things: connection with other collective, with Bazar Urbain and Lalu. And the second one is for check a little bit for the publication on the magazine. The magazine of architecture in France is DA. D'architecture. In fact, it's a big magazine, the best magazine of architecture in France. So I've got a phone meeting with one people in the Biennale this Friday. For just talk about the project, but it's very general presentation of the project. I think not very, very on all details. But we have to talk about Fab Lab, of course, because it's a very important part of the Biennale too. I think I'm okay about Media Lab because I can see it really. Fab Lab is more perhaps your part. I can see it. Also, of course, Fab Lab, what is the goal, etc. But I think the discuss Friday will be very general and not very precise about what we are going to do. I'm not sure, but I think this is the two important meetings this week. Is okay, tonight, Frank, and Friday with another people of Biennale for talk about the article.
Okay, sorry, I lost the part. You were saying that you are not sure what we are in, but it was related with the general or about Fab Lab, or sorry, I lost.
Fab Lab, I think we are okay about what we are going to do. I think open data, enfin, numeric cut et le mobiliaro.
Mobiliaire.
Sorry. Je sais plus comment dire.
No, c'est bon.
It's okay. And about Media Lab, I think now we are okay. We have got a meeting this morning with Laurence was there for discuss about architect of major risk, risk about the work.
Sorry, when you are saying Media Lab, about what?
What Media Lab?
There is two things in not Media Lab Prado. Huh? There is two parts in the in the project. In fact, there is one is a Fab Lab, and the other one we call it Media Lab. It's just
Media Lab. Okay.
It's just about mediation. That's all. It's not
okay.
Media Lab Prado. It's not the place. But there is two things.
No, but I was thinking obviously Media Lab Prado, but I was thinking another Media Lab or.
No, it's
lost again.
Right. Lost in translation.
There is one. I can explain you. There is one thing, a big thematic is a common language, and there,
Oui.
okay, there is two.
Sí, no, sí, es lo que está escrito en el documento.
But okay, that's why I call it Media Lab, but just a name.
Yes, I didn't know that you were calling it already Media Lab. I don't know. So I'm living inside Media Lab, so it's like.
I am everywhere. I am everywhere.
Yes.
I both.
Okay, I was proposing, well, very simple issues. First of all, location of documents into our drive. I'm not sure about folders and document and where's the folder. It's not an issue, and maybe we can see it later, but only telling that I open a new folder.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, I'm not sure that now because
okay, I have to connect
inside in progress.
Right. I arrive. I just open it.
Place.
Alors, où est-ce qu'on est là? C'est quoi ici? Yes. Project. Biennale. In progress. So I made. I call that intern and extern. Extern is about more communication. Intern is really the work we are going to do. And there is another folder is old November. It's an old document we made for the Biennale in November. That's all.
Okay.
And you made Fab Lab this morning. You make a.
So do I pass the Fab Lab to internal or?
Normally, yes.
What's the
be more relevant, in fact, I think.
Okay, with the and Fab Lab it's clear enough.
Fab Lab is perfect. Ouais.
So I can put it even myself here inside.
You can do it with. Silly freaks.
Okay. Okay, it's inside that folder, and then only a document, no? Because meeting minutes is.
Ouais, it was a globally one way.
It's kind of exactly a timeline document.
So you will see that in the draft intern, not the draft, the file intern, there is a meeting minutes organization with who was all the team, and in project there is all what I name Biennale updates. It's all about AutoCAD drawings, things like that they give us, in fact.
Okay.
And there is also a SketchUp model.
Yes, but and you think it's clear because all the other folders are team.
No, it's not very clear. I have to delete, I think, team and meeting minutes. I think it's not very relevant too. So I have to clarify.
Well, we
have to clarify.
Okay, no win for now. No, and we can think what's how is the best way to do it. No, because now it's really different. No,
totally.
4 folders. Okay. It's there for now. So I have another, the first important issue. I have here agreement. That document that David needs for the center, and I had to do something with it, but I couldn't. So we first of all, I think that we must designing that document, something useful. I mean, between practical and no,
Okay.
not too many people, I suppose, no, but um, good enough, no, for the bit, because I think the center who needs that document, no, for us maybe it's not so important, but I think it's very interesting, not to start a project with an agreement with an institution.
Yes, we need this agreement to start with the project, because if we don't have a timetable of the work, it's very difficult to start. Because many of my director or my chief of department say that this is the first step. After this step, we can continue with every work.
So there is document sign?
Yes, the document have a quite poor document that is a standard system that we work, and Luis have a copy, and we need different. We need to write all that we want to do.
Okay. Perfect.
Yes. First of all, I must do that initial, then sharing with you, of course. But first of all, trying to translate what we have, the idea and the first document later, clear, to make a translation to an agreement. It's translating the idea, but a few paragraphs and different.
It's not necessary to tell all about the project in the agreement, but we need to define the principal lines to work.
Okay,
because if all the work is okay, we can change the agreement. But for start, we need a few points, very clear points to start. And after that, we can modify this agreement, or make another, or make a great agreement with many institutions, etc., etc. But we need to start with a small project, very conscious project, and very located, because it's better, and we don't have enough time to work in a great scale. Because June or July is so closed.
So close. It's
so close.
Too much close.
Yes.
It's a little bit stressed now. In fact.
Yeah.
So, sorry, David?
No, Luis. Nada.
Nada ni nada.
So I was saying it's a need. I think it's just really good for the project. It's the first time we are thinking like this, and with a document, it's a good base to continue to get here a bigger project. I think, Nico, you can tell us your improvisation about what do you think about who must sign the document? The center, of course, with they decide, or whoever, and then we have this problem. It's a theoretical discussion, about community. We are a network. We don't have anybody representing wise. So what's more useful?
Wise, I don't have any word to define it, but because it's a community, and
Ah,
I understand, and my director understands that it's very difficult to find a local representative to film the agreement. Okay,
Mhm.
but if you like, or if we decide to civic wise, like institution, don't firm with a personal name, yeah, it's not an impediment to firm the agreement. Okay, we can sing like civic wise, like institution, no personal, no personal
Yeah.
representative.
No, no, we must decide because on the other hand, we are trying to build a network, no, and we are repeating the core of the
okay.
goal is to be dual people, no? So we can sign
Se,
different
se está cortando,
persons.
Luis.
Te entrecorta muchísimo, Luis. Parece
Corta
mentira que estés aquí cerquita.
I'm in Paris, you know, Paris is.
Estoy en París, pero se entrecorta. No, entiendo en inglés. Que iba a decir que si firmamos los abajo firmantes, somos de todas formas CiviWisers, pertenecemos a la plataforma CiviWise y a la
Sí, sí.
asociación en nuestro caso de Common Language, que es con la que se presenta, con la que nos presentamos a la Bienal. Yo creo que no hay ningún problema, ¿no? Eso es
Yo
un-
creo que tampoco.
No. I'm not finding problems. Really, only deciding
Ujú.
who, how many. That's all. That's all. Really, no problem. And of course, us our name with description, no?
Sí,
¿no?
sí, sí. I think,
Like Activox, city-wise, whatever, no?
I think the important is the first cycle, perhaps, have to sign.
Oui.
And
Yes, sure.
because you are in
Of course,
charge.
you. No, and that's sure. That's sure that
Yes,
you are.
but,
But then, I mean, not the document with. I think it's not practical. No, the document with 39 is wow.
well, it doesn't mean anything. You're right. Yeah. I think there is 4 people are going to sign. It's okay.
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 The first
Okay.
cycle,
Okay. I don't have any.
and you,
Okay.
because you are in charge of the second
Yes.
cycle.
Okay. So the center,
Mm.
me, and you decide
See,
as well. You see, but because I was almost saying, and you decide by the association, but I am the association. I understand, no, as well. So okay, well, we'll see.
okay.
So the center, me, and you decide if you are 3, 4, 4, and we are, and we decide the elegant way to do it, no, in that document.
Question:
And
how are we going to sign? We send an
we want to do it this week, and sorry that I'm guilty of it. So really, I don't have that made that work, no, because
Okay.
first of all we need a text.
Okay.
Text. I had the form, no, because
Okay.
Okay,
the
perfect.
basic form that they are using every time.
Mm.
But now
You are in Paris.
fill it with our information, no, with our project.
Okay, perfect.
Well, it was first of all agreement. I have now here, for instance, in sponsors. I started to write the letter to Shaper, and
famous Shaper.
well, another tax, but it was more. Well, I am a bit stuck in that duty because I'm trying to be brief, but then telling enough alluring, exciting things, not to get them inside the project, no. And
Yes.
I really I don't write it properly English, no, proficiency. So altogether,
Luis,
becoming a big duty, no.
Luis,
And so Sorry.
When you contact with Shaper, you can say that this Biennale could be the door to enter this Shaper in Europe, because it's a great moment.
Right.
Nowadays, the Shaper is not on sale in Europe.
No.
No,
Mhm.
and this could be a great hook for the machine and for the work.
Yes, of course. I was thinking about that. It was the problem. I was getting excited, maybe myself, and imagining too much, no? Because really, it's are inventing, no, a machine. You are not in Europe, and in you, but with something, no, something important. If you come with us, your machine.
Yes.
An architectural biennale, no? It's and we are part of the project Fab City Grand Paris
Mhm.
2018.
Like a startup.
It can be absolutely amazing, no? Going together, we start the collaboration, no? So, I'm sharing my problem. I'm sharing my problem with you that I have. That So the first sponsor and the other sponsor about plywood, panel de bois. Do you think, David, we must start where?
Yes.
Or who is the first?
Garnica Plywood have a policy very, 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 very difficult to understand. Okay, because we are in touch with her with a WikiHouse Spain project, and don't allow start to build with a new component. So only if we pay for it for her private work, we can work. No tienen descuentos, vamos, que son unos gilipollas. Para que me entendáis.
Okay.
I can say this in English.
I've understood.
Yes.
No lo hablas, pero me entiendo.
Kind of assholes. He said
Yes.
kind of assholes.
Yes.
or something like that.
Some three words. Okay. But Garnica have many factories in France.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, and I think that it's easily to French politics not be the same that in Spain. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I think that it's very important that you keep in touch with the representative of the institution of Garnica in French, not in Spain.
Okay.
In Spain, it's not easy to work with them. Okay, but we supply wood have another factory of plywood that is very, 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 very interesting. They are Austrian, and I think that have a different policy, but I don't send a message or something like that to work with them. Okay, but Wisa is a very big factory, a very big company to work. Okay.
But, and you are buying material company,
Yes,
so you have the contract.
not directly to the factory. Okay, we buy material in a local buyer. Okay, and we want to speak with the factory in Austrian or
Yes.
here in Spain. Okay, but it's a very good material. It's not very expensive, and it's very good work with them. Okay.
Okay. Because I was thinking that if you had the connection with that company, with the other one,
I can send you the contact with the Spanish
directly.
Yes. Okay. I can send you a telephone of the of innovation and development of the Guernica and call them.
Yes, not only a list, an order, no?
Yes,
Because
yes,
if you have the
I have
connection, I think it's the first one.
I have
Of that.
Wait a moment. Chicos, I'm in the department and we have many partners here. Okay, wait a moment.
Okay. Because.
Okay, I can send you this list of many. Okay, it's a list of many different plywood factories.
Okay. In France too.
Okay.
France and international.
Yes, for that, because I was thinking, first of all, trying to take advantage of your connection. If you are buying material, it sounds logical. Because the second step, we open directly, the deal, because if it's in France, maybe it's more useful to try from France, no?
Okay, yes,
I think it's the best way.
It's better.
It's better.
So the first option with that company, because you have that connection, no? And if they don't want immediately, I think it's very, very more useful, easier to communicate. No, if you are asking help in France, no, to do it in French, and from France, no, I suppose it can be easier, no, better. So next steps, we can have another conversation, you and me, David. We decide how to do it with these people. If you prefer to do it yourself, or you think it's better something from outside telling about you, not telling the whole story that we are part of the project, blah 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 blah. But if you prefer that I do it, well, we decided, and with
very quickly.
Yes. If they don't want, we must pass to the next step, no? And then make a list in France, and start to try, no, with them.
Vale.
And about the shaper.
Next point.
Sorry.
No, shaper. I must do it. I must do it this week, and then I'm a bit afraid about the channel, because sometimes it's a huge problem, or is the core of the question that you don't know the right channel, and you are writing to a contact mail who is receiving that proposal, in LinkedIn, and there you can find several CEOs, one of the founders, but without mail, and it's open or closed, no? It's VIP LinkedIn, and I was in that process, no? Because the website, a page for contact, no, with a form, and you can write your book. Of course, doing by that way, but I would like to do it also with persons, no? If I'm able to find the way the same day, launching the question to Shaper and to people in we'll see. But for now, I couldn't figure out how to do it better, no, because I don't have any contact, any to find someone
Yeah, it's difficult.
or
Mhm. And it's
my worry, working a lot, preparing the mail, the best way to do it, and then sending it to a mailbox, plenty of and waiting for a month, in that mailbox because they are not checking it. I don't know, no, so anonymous, nobody receiving it,
and there is no similar,
so
for example. No,
there. I know another one. It's
just no.
I think it's worse. It's worse. It's not so digital. No,
Digital too?
this a viewer, no, and taking the points. No, you must put
Okay.
some cracks in the wood, and then the machine locates your drawing, no,
Okay.
your cutting project in the plywood, no, and it's guiding you through the line of cutting, and I think it's much better, no. The other one
Yes.
is more mechanical.
Okay.
It's
Classical one. Okay.
yes,
More difficult.
and I don't know another one, no, but in any case, I think that we must test with this one as sooner as possible, and then
It's Christmas time.
if we receive an answer and what kind of answer and learning, no, with the process, no.
Totally.
So sorry, guys, it's my fault. But next week it was. I don't know if you were following our week in Madrid with municipality, and well, it was a bit intense, not preparing documents and having meetings, very interesting meetings, by the way.
Okay, cool.
So it was the sponsors. I was thinking now, remembering, what do you think, David? David, yeah, we are, no?
David.
You are David now?
David.
Or David. David or David. What do you think, David, about that hangout with your boys and girls,
Okay.
your
Yes.
students?
Yes.
Do you think it's useful? Is something interesting to
Obviously,
them engaged?
But I prefer that the first hangout start later, because we don't have any definited the project. We are speaking about the project, but we don't say
The project.
where's the project. That's the first point.
Where is the factory project?
Where's the purpose of the project? And third, where's the real aspect of the project? We don't define these parts. Okay. I don't like sell smoke, like say it in Spain. Okay. And we need define very, very, very well these points. Okay.
Okay.
We don't.
I got it.
We
I
don't
got
need
it.
a good definition with like a poem. No, we need very confused words and very, very, very clear activities.
No, but you are provoking me. It would be as a poem.
Yes, I'm a tyrann. I
You
know,
will see.
but you need this type of little violence to start to work. Okay.
¿No sacudida?
Okay. Okay. Go on. Come on. Next point. Pieces of furniture. Which ones? Is already decided? Is a bench? Is a table for meetings? And is a vertical, whatever.
Okay.
À zéro, I mean.
Yes, I think that is very useful because it's a very good pieces of contract system. Okay, and it could be a very good first step to start.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you think, Archibox and Barry?
Very thinker. It's okay.
I've got two questions, in fact. The question of possible open data about that. Is it possible, or I mean, can we share?
I think it's,
I mean, can we?
Is the idea of this project?
The map of everything you're doing, or I mean, in comment on dit ça? Intellectual property of that.
No. The idea is, well, what I was thinking is an open design project, and actually it's an offer for the students that they will be able to use all of them, the free furniture. They can use it because so they don't ask anybody or pay anybody.
Okay.
It's a product of the project, no?
And if we have got sufficient time in Biennale de Lyon, can we imagine that some collective will ask for little things as I don't know, something vertical, horizontal? We can help them to do it in a process, continual process of sharing everything inside the Biennale. Do you think it's possible, or?
Well, I have two ideas. First of all, that we must open with some rules the process since the beginning, no? Some rules, it means, as David was saying, that we don't have 2 years, we can't participate all of us and changing every time. So we must fix what are we doing and what's the goal. But if we are making 3 pieces of furniture and we define them, that's closed, no? And we are doing those 3.
Okay.
But then with another rules, inviting people to participate, because we are sharing the place, and we are, well, first of all is the spirit of the project, no?
Totally.
To communicate. But then it's useful, no? If somebody wants to collaborate, to participate, and to say something about an idea to improve what we are doing, it is very interesting, no?
Okay.
For that, we need to find a way to tell every time what we are doing and how to participate, no? Because if not, it's a mess and we can't, no?
Exactly.
So for the next hangout, maybe bringing with some ideas, if it's I don't know, for the whole project, common language, common language, common language. I don't know.
Common language.
Common language.
Linguaggio spagnolo, linguaggio che sia un mix tra linguaggio italiano e linguaggio spagnolo. Voilà, ça marche.
No,
it's changing. Is the first project, and then it can change in every country, no? Common language.
Exactly.
Common.
Que ya te contaré de esta reunión.
Okay.
Estamos teniendo.
Do we have we are thinking about a platform, a network for the project? Since now, I mean, I was thinking about our part of the project, Fab Lab, no? A place to hang pictures of the process, no? The students making things, the first prototype.
There's going to be a website. We are buying the name for the moment, and we are making we are going to make a website. I think at the end of the week, we have got comment on dit, hébergement of the website in the platform of Scott Perez, Montera. Montera 34.
Okay.
Wait a moment. A ver, lo del papel de la comisión de servicios, ¿dónde te lo dejo? Lo firmo y aquí solo. Okay. It's a very department is a very complicated. Okay.
Shit.
Yeah.
So there will be a platform for the first website of course and Facebook page of course, but I think perhaps the website is very useful for everybody show what they are making in the process each time. No, what do you think, Luis? Or
Yes, I think as
Right.
part of the project, no, telling about communication, no.
Sí, es importante.
Muy importante.
So usually the more of the problem of the goal, find the platform, the structure. No, if you find the good way to do it, then people upload pictures or whatever easily. No, if not, it's impossible. No, because you want, but you can't. You don't have the proper
way to do it.
Shelf to put your things. No.
Mm.
Well, we'll talk about it and how to do it. No.
And it's important.
So we have almost an hour of hangout.
And you are hungry.
I'm hungry, and
I have to work in other work.
And I think it's good if we decide that our hangouts are the first ones in CiviWise with the schedule and starting on time and finishing in 1 hour.
In 1 hour.
You're right. You're right. Totally agree.
Okay.
So I complete the we complete the meeting minutes.
That's true.
And we'll talk about the next one with specific topics and tags. So we decide together.
Yes, because we speak about a Facebook page, web, etc., but we don't speak about technical data. We work with DXF system, we work with a SketchUp system, we work with another system of drawing, because in the first step, it's the most important decision. We work with a primitive system of drawing, we work with a 3D system, but we work with many other languages to communicate, because
primitive. We are primitive.
I think that it's better if we want to fabricate it, find a primitive system like DXF. Right? DXF in one dimension and with in an AutoCAD or other program, but very primitive, because we find many problems when we start to make the prototypes.
Yeah.
I'm sure about
that. Okay.
Bad memory.
So, I propose I share the link to the document, so we can propose. It's called reflections. I think in our document, 15 minutes. Reflection for the next one, and we can be very specific. Is a topic, an issue, no? To decide next. We can think, meanwhile, no, about it.
Exactly.
And next hangout we close it. We have the Slack channel, so we can talk about it, no? Every day. But mainly telling David about our process system or whatever. No, we use these documents to help us to follow the discussion and to have clear steps, no, to climb to the final result. Thank you,
Thank you.
guys.
Thank
David.
you.
You must get what?
A ti no, David, que encantado de conocerle. ¿La primera vez? Eso.
Igualmente. Également. Également.
Let's go to it.
Ah, yo tengo que trabajar.
Bueno,
Okay, see you guys. Monica has to work.
Sí.
Chao,
Hablamos,
chao.
Luis. Hasta pronto. Chao.
Hasta
Gracias.
pronto.
chaito.
Ciao.